Hello, welcome to another edition of Around Town. I'm your host, Larry Crippen. Welcome along to an informative program. We have with us today the Development Director for CASA of Walker, San Jacinto, and Trinity counties, Laura Green. Welcome to the program, Laura.
Thank you so much, Larry. Glad to be here.
It's good to have you here. We usually had you here when you were with the Chamber.
Yes, I did that for many years.
Well, tell us, what about some of your upcoming events?
Well, CASA is extremely busy. This month, the month of June, every single Tuesday, you can go to Farmhouse Cafe, and they are doing a profit share with CASA. So if you like their food, go eat some of their great scratched desserts, some of their home-cooked meals, and you're going to support CASA while you're there. So that's going to be every Tuesday in June. And then our next big event is coming up in July. It's our Christmas in July bingo on Friday, July 19th. It's going to be at the LSC this year. We are sold out on tables. We sold out on the first day, but we are starting a waiting list. So if somebody is interested in getting tickets to that, just have them contact me at CASA, and we'll sign them up if we have something open. But there's something exciting about that event as well is we are going to have a raffle, and that is open to anyone and everyone. You do not have to be present to win. And this year we're going to have two prizes. We're having a Royal Caribbean cruise, and the winner gets to pick the port, the date, and the destination. It's an $1,800 package. And the second prize is a trip to Margaritaville at Lake Conroe, 2-night stay with a $250 resort credit, and tickets are only $25. Or you can buy 5 for $100. And like I said, you don't have to be present to win. So I encourage everybody to purchase a ticket.
Well, that sounds exciting. Can you tell me, what does a CASA volunteer do?
We are so excited about our CASA volunteers. They are just the highlight of our organization. They do so much for our children in foster care. They are trained. They go through extensive training, and they're volunteers, obviously. Once they're through with training, they are court appointed. They go through that process with the courts, and then they're assigned to a case. And these volunteers are the ones that are going out, and they are visiting with these children, visiting with the teachers that are involved, visiting with the families, and then they're the voice for those children. They go to courts, sessions with the judges and with the attorneys, and they speak on behalf of that child. And a lot of times, they're the only constant in that child's life. And we have so many children in the foster care system, which is really unfortunate, but we provide that source for those children and speak on their behalf and just give them a light at the end of the tunnel, actually.
And I understand you have a CASA 101.
Yes, we do have CASA 101. So if you want to find out what it truly means to be a CASA, you can sign up for one of those classes. We will have those listed on our Facebook page and on our websites. Or, of course, you can just call the CASA office and find out more information. And then we have training a couple of times a year. We're actually in the process of a training class right now that just started last week. Our next one will be in the fall. But you can come and find out, what it means to be a CASA and what kind of commitments you have to make to do that.
Who can qualify as a volunteer?
Anybody can qualify to be a volunteer. There's not a set parameters. There are background checks, of course, and because you're going to be working with children. There are other opportunities there. We have an interview that you conduct with somebody on the CASA team, and so they can just kind of fill out why you're wanting to do this and see if you have a good fit. It is very much a time commitment, but anybody that has a good heart, a passion for kids, and just the willingness to serve these children would make a great volunteer.
And I understand CASA recently got a new headquarters. Tell us about that.
Yes, we moved to our new location. It's actually been a little over a year. We're still making some great changes and making it our own, but we moved into the old First Financial Bank building. Once they built their new building, we were able to purchase one of those buildings, and we're located at 2515 Pine Shadows here in Huntsville. It's a great opportunity for expansion because the location they were in before was very small. It didn't provide the means that we needed to do training. A lot of our trainings had to be off-site. Now most of them are on-site. We have space where our advocates can come in and speak confidentially to their supervisors, and that space is available now. And there's just so many other things that this building has provided for our CASA team, and we're super excited to host that. And we will be hosting a celebration. We did a campaign just recently, and we're going to honor our sponsors and donors and just invite the community out. So stay tuned for that. That will be coming soon.
And Laura, tell us how people can donate.
Oh, my goodness. There's so many ways to donate. Of course, your time is always needed, whether you're an advocate or you just want to volunteer on a committee. We have lots of events throughout the year. The Christmas Bingo is, like I said, the one that's coming up soon, but we're doing so many other things that they can volunteer their time for. If they want to donate items for different events like door prizes and auctions, we always take those as well. And then if they want to donate dollars to help fund it, that is something we always need. They can do that. One-time donation, we do have a giving site on the CASA page. They can sign up to donate monthly, yearly, one time, however they want to do it. We have a program called Compassion in Action that we launched last fall, and that is a donation process where you can donate monthly, like I said, or however you want to do it, but you get to set the amount. And those dollars are so needed. We have to raise over half of our budget. Some of it is coming from grants, but over half of our budget has to be raised through donations and things like that.
Well, CASA Development Director Laura Green, thanks for being our guest.
Thank you so much for having us, and we're excited to showcase such a great organization in our communities. Like I said, we serve 3 counties, and we serve a lot of children, and we'd just love to get the word out there to all the people in our communities.